What's up, YouTube? You've entered another dimension. A dimension not only of mind and sound, but of sight. You're about to enter the Criterion Zone on the Jeffman 316 Pop Culture Reporter channel. What are we waiting for? Let's go.
Hatfield's home for rock. I'm Willie the Kid, and there's nothing you can do about it.
So like I said in the intro, we're going to go on a Criterion hunt, and we're going to go in Barnes & Noble's in my local store. The selection there is kind of small, but they've got a lot of the ones I'm looking for in stock. I've already checked online. And hey, if your selection is small like mine, or you can't find the titles that you're looking for, go to Amazon, because they seem like they're matching it again. And I'm pretty sure this sale lasts through the whole month of November, so you still got time until the sale's over with. So let's get into the store. I'll show you a quick little hunt. That way you can maybe locate some titles that I might have missed, and then you can let me know, should I go back in there and pick up a couple before the sale's over with. Then we'll come back here and I'll show you what I got. Let's go. Let's head up into the B and the N and see what they got. Let's go. I'm going to just give a quick glance of A to Z. Point out any that I've either got or I think I'm considering picking up. You guys let me know if you see anything is any good. Not really seeing anything on that first shelf. These are hard to look at. The Big Chill's good. I've already bought that before. Look, there's an Arrow title mixed in. The Blob is good. And look, I was thinking about getting that. Blowout's a really underrated movie with John Travolta. What else they got? Boyhood. The Brood is on DVD. They never have it on Blu-ray, but I think I already got that on Blu-ray, so that's fine. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting that Blowout. So what else they got? Citizen Kane in 4K. I'll just go ahead and tell you. You might hate me. I don't like Citizen Kane. Circus. I think that Close Up is a new one. There's another Arrow title. Why is that mixed in the Criterion stuff? Daddy Longlegs. Somebody told me that was pretty good. You guys know anything about that? Day Trippers is good. I bought that last time. I recommend that. That's a pretty good movie. Deep Cover. I think there's a 4K of that one. Edie Raoul is good. I definitely recommend that. That's a dark comedy from the 80s. Elephant Man is excellent. David Lynch early movie. I love that movie. It's in black and white, if you didn't know. Easy Rider. That's a good choice. Dress to Kill. Double Indemnity. There's a 4K of that. Yeah, there you go. So if you get that, I'd pick the 4K up. Do the Right Thing is an option. I haven't seen that in a while. Devil in the Blue Dress. We picked that up at the beginning of the year when they did the first sale. What is this? Fantastic Mr. Fox. Excellent movie. You guys should pick that up for sure. I got that as soon as he came out. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. You know, Fisher King, I've never been a super fan of that movie. What do you guys think of that? Funny Games is good. That's the original. It's not the remake starring Naomi Watts. Ghost World. I got that. That's pretty good. Somebody told me this was good. The Girl Can't Help It. Put some comments down below. Let me know about that. Girls Night Out. We got that out last time. That's an Arrow title. And then Godzilla. If you can't afford the big giant set, that's do they have that in here? Yeah, right up there. You see that back there? If you can't afford that big set, then you can buy the first movie. It's got the multiple cuts of the movie on it. There's that Bruce Lee set. The Graduate's good. Hard Day's Night. Heaven Can Wait. And that's not the Warren Beatty version from the 80s. Hoop Dreams. That was one I was considering getting. I don't know. We'll see. Last Temptation of Christ. I've got that Criterion DVD. I think that's good enough for me. I'm not going to try to upgrade that. Jabberwocky. It's not a Monty Python movie, but it's got a bunch of them in it. But that's just not my cup of tea. La Llorona. Lady Eve. What is this? Nah. The Learning Tree was what that was. Nah, this is one I'm thinking about getting here. Another David Lynch. Very underrated movie. Most people don't even know it exists. Got Bill Pullman in. Love and Basketball is pretty good. Love Jones. And then this, Menace to Society. Oh, I didn't know there was a 4K of that. Oh, that's cool. Not really seeing anything else on that shelf. So let's flip over here. And then they got Mulholland Drive. That's a David Lynch movie. Hey, that's a 4K of that. I'll think about that. So they got the regular Blu-ray as well. Moonstruck. Naked City. Sorry about that bag rattling. Night of the Living Dead. Is that the 4K? There's a 4K of that. That's the Blu-ray. Yeah, that's only the Blu-ray. Okja, is that how you pronounce that? Somebody told me that was pretty good. Repo Man is excellent. A lot of people didn't even know they released a Criterion of that. Raging Bull, there was a regular and a 4K of that came out. There's the 4K. Pink Flamingos, The Player. I don't know if I've got that. I might have to get that movie. There's Pink Flamingos. I like the box art of that. I've watched that movie. I'm not a big fan of it. Same with Parasite. I've never been a huge fan of that. So they got a little section, but it's pretty deep as far as shelves wise. Shaft. I think there's a 4K of that in a regular Blu-ray. Yep. That's an option. Rouge, is that how you pronounce that? I think that's fairly new. Round Midnight's beside it. They got some stuff over here in the way I can't see. What is that? Shortcuts. I think I've got that already. I have to check. There's a Jackie Chan pack. We got that last time. Up here on this top shelf, you got Scanners, Princess Bride, Shampoo, Some Like It Hot, Something Wild I've got. That's a good movie. There's Silence of the Lambs. Wonder which ones they decide is going to go in the like media pack box type stuff and which ones go in a regular case. Twin Peaks Firewalk with Me. So if they basically released every David Lynch movie now, there's Tootsie, Thief, True Stories. It said David Byrne from the Talking Heads movie. Seven Samurai. The Virgin Suicides. I heard that was good. Visions of 8. I don't know what that is. War of the Worlds. We picked that up. What else? Videodrome. I think there's a 4K of that coming out. I don't know if it's Criterion or not, but that's an excellent film. And then this is some of the box sets they got. Got all the box sets locked up behind the glass. I'll give you guys a few. Hey, there's some regular releases beside them. I didn't know that. They just got them all crammed in this one little section. And so before I leave, look right over here, there was a box, so I flipped it over. This is what was in it. This is like a restock. Give you an eyeball of what they're going to put out on the shelf. Crash. And then they had a box sitting here. We'll flip through it. The Cure. Exotica. A few of these are fairly new. There's The Irishman, Eraserhead, Thief, Night of the Living Dead, Incredible Shrinking Man, Uncut Gems. Oops. Sorry about that. And before I leave, I just want to remind everybody 50% off Arrow titles too. So here was a display that they had on an end cap. The Arrow titles are mixed in. They don't have like a full section, but don't forget to pick some of those up. So you got a couple options like that Edge of Sanity. But I think that's about it. So let's get home and I'll show you what I end up picking up. So hey, success. We did find some titles. So I got a Barnes & Noble bag right here. I'm going to get the titles out. I'm going to show you what I picked up. Let's go. So the first two titles are to complete, or at least complete, the movies that I want of the David Lynch collection. So I picked up the 4K of Mulholland Drive from David Lynch. Back cover. So this is from 2001. And I remember buying this on the day on DVD. And everybody hated the DVD because he didn't put any chapter stops on the DVD. So I thought that was kind of cool. So, and not only did I pick up that one, I got one more from my David Lynch collection. And it's Lost Highway. Bill Pullman is in this. I love this movie. It's very underrated. I think a lot of people, don't even know that it exists. A lot of people have never even heard of Lost Highway. I recommend it, especially if, like I said, if you're a fan of David Lynch. Really good movie. I really like it. So, two more for the David Lynch collection, and both in 4K. So, speaking of 4K, I picked this up. Night of the Living Dead. I've heard some mixed reviews for this thing. They're saying that the audio is actually so good on this that we joked around about on this movie. We did a live stream, look back at it, where we did a watch along. I do those every once in a while. I try to do them on Sunday nights. We watched this because it's a public domain movie and they had it on YouTube. And the funny part about it is the audio is so good, you could hear the crickets so much throughout the whole movie that some people say it gets on their nerves, that the audio is actually too good when it comes to that. So, I've heard the picture quality on this is excellent. So I wanted to go ahead and add that to the collection, 4K. So one more 4K. I think all these but one are 4Ks. The movie Blowout. This is a very underrated movie from John Travolta and Nancy Allen from Brian De Palma. Like I said, another one. I've mentioned this movie to a lot of people and they don't even know that it exists. I love this movie. It's one of John Travolta's best performances. Murder mystery type, almost like Hitchcockian. I opened it up just to check it out already. So y'all, we'll go ahead and let you see it. Travolta's on one disc, Nancy Allen's on the other. So you get the 4K and you get the Blu-ray. So that's an excellent movie. So the next one is a movie that I own on DVD, but I've always wanted to upgrade it to the Criterion collection, and I went ahead and took advantage, and I got Do the Right Thing, Spike Lee's movie. I love this movie. I haven't watched it in a while, and I've been waiting to get the Criterion, and that's going to be my next watch off of this Criterion. So in the last movie, Menace to Society, and this is in 4K. I haven't watched this movie in years. I've been wanting to give it another watch, and I didn't get it during the last Criterion sale. I think it might have just come out during that one. So I wanted to take advantage. So, I mean, we basically got all 4Ks other than one movie, and that was Do the Right Thing. So I think we got some pretty good selections here. What do you think? I love all the ones that I picked up, and I can't wait to watch them. Do me a favor in the comments down below. Let me know what Criterions you picked up and what any in the store that you might have saw that I missed. I've got a lot, and I think I probably need to go and do a collection video to show all my Criterions. But like this video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Do everything you can to support me, and I'll keep making great content for you guys. And like I said, let me know what Criterions you picked up and which ones you think I might should pick up as part of my collection. I enjoy having a conversation with you guys down in the comments, so let's do it. So until next time, boys and girls, this is Jeff Man 316, your pop culture reporter, signing out saying you guys be safe out there.